Hi guys, welcome back to the Jake Vlogs channel. First thing I do want to say is I do apologise. I know I haven't uploaded for the past couple days, but we are back, and we are back with another tier list. I have done a few tier lists on this channel, but not too many, but we are back in today's video, and in today's video, I am going to be ranking some Premier League youngsters. So as you can see, we've got 5 different tiers. We've got world class, great, good, average, and terrible. So we haven't got too many because I didn't want to make this video too long. We have got quite a few Premier League youngsters, some good, some, maybe questionable. So we're going to see how this goes. So please be sure to drop this video a like if you do go on to enjoy it. Subscribe if you haven't already. The support at the moment has been insane. I know I keep on mentioning it, but you guys just keep on subscribing, so massive thank you for that. And yeah, without further ado, let's get into this tier list. The first player in this tier list is Bukayo Saka for Arsenal, and I'm going to try my best not to be biased in today's video. So Saka, very good youngster, should be called up to the England squad in the coming years. Very good talent. This has been his kind of break, or last season I should say, was kind of his breakthrough season. But for me, I'm not sure if he's I'm not sure if I should put him in the great category. So for me, this might be a bit controversial, don't get me wrong. I do think he is a very good player. But, maybe if he has a good season next season, my opinions could change. But, I still think he's a very good player. Bukayo Saka, I'm going to be putting in the middle in the good category. Moving on to Moise Kean. And, let me know in the comment section if I'm wrong, but what has he done for Everton? There was so much hype around him when he joined Everton, and realistically, I don't remember a single goal he scored. He's had a shocking season. For the hype around him when he joined Everton, I think it was last summer. I think he's had one season with Everton. Yeah, absolutely shocking, unfortunately for him. Hopefully he can turn it around, and Ancelotti can maybe give him a chance in the coming season. But Moise Kean, I'm sorry fella, but I'm going to have to put him in the terrible category. Moving on to Trent Alexander-Arnold. Trent, there's no beating around the bush. Very good player. For me, I don't think he's world class. I'm gonna stick him in the great category. I don't think he's unbelievable, but I do think he is a very good player. So for me, Trent Alexander-Arnold is going to go in that great category. Once again, with all of these, be sure to let me know in the comment section down below your thoughts. I would be interested. And yeah, as I said, I'm trying my best not to be biased. So moving on to Japhet Tanganga, of course, Spurs youngster. When I've seen him play, he's been very good. I have been impressed with him. So for me, I think he is going to join Bukayo Saka in the good category. I've been impressed in what I've seen so far, and I think he will eventually in the future. I think he'll be an unbelievable, possibly even a world-class defender at the club. So for me, the future looks very bright for Tanganga. And yeah, who knows? I think Mourinho can definitely make him into a better player. Of course, we've now got Leslie King as well in the coaching staff. So who knows? For me, I think he's got a bright future, and Tanganga will go places at Tottenham. So for me, I'll put him in good. Because he hasn't. It's not like he plays every weekend, every game. He plays every now and then. He plays in the cup games. So what I've seen of him, I think he is good. Good at least 100%. So yeah, Tanganga going in good. Moving on to another Arsenal youngster I have gone for, it is Gabriel Martinelli. Very unfortunate with that long injury, or lengthy injury I should say. To be fair, I think he's going to be the third in the good category. I don't think he's great. I don't think he's unbelievable. But I think there is something there. He has shown that he is very, very talented. I mean, yes, I know some of his great performances have been in the Europa League, but to be fair, I think he's a very good player. And unfortunately for me, I can see him being very, very good in the future of Arsenal. So for me, Gabriel Martinelli I've put in the good category. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Next up we have Manchester United's Mason Greenwood. And now, I know a lot of you might be surprised by this, but for me, he is the first name to go into that world-class category. For me, last season, he was unbelievable for Manchester United. No one really expected a breakthrough season like he had. And for me, I think he's an unbelievable player. Definitely deserves his call up to the England squad the other week. And for me, in the coming years, he could be pushing Harry Kane for a spot in that English team, English squad, I should say. For me, it took me ages. I only realised a few weeks ago that he was actually left-footed. I think he was, because I thought he was right. Honestly, one of the best both-footed players I have ever seen. Right foot, left foot, any angle, any foot, he will score. Mason Greenwood, very, very, very clinical. So for me, I think he has an unbelievable future, and I think personally, I think he will be an unbelievable striker for Manchester United in the coming years. So Mason Greenwood and Manchester United fans watching this, you have an unbelievable youngster, and I've put him in the world-class category. Moving on to the blue side now of Manchester with Phil Foden. Now this one's a bit tough for me. Obviously, I don't think he's world class. I think he definitely can be there in the future. So for me, I think I'm edging towards putting him in great. I think he is better than the likes of Gabriel Martinelli, etc. So for me, you know what? Foden, this is the Jake Vlog channel. Foden, I'm going to be putting into great. We've seen what he can do at Manchester City. Very, very young. Only, I think, 21, I think he is. So yeah, Mason Greenwood. No, sorry, not Mason Greenwood. Phil Foden, sorry, I think has a very, very bright future on the light blue side of Manchester. Next, we have another Tottenham Hotspur youngster who, of course, right now isn't at the club. He's not playing in the Premier League. Of course, we've loaned him out to Millwall. Of course, that is Troy Parrott. Now, for me, I think in the future, I can see him being a Tottenham player. I don't know why, I just see him being like a Harry Kane in the future. Tottenham Hotspur talisman in the future. I don't know why, I just have a gut feeling. But right now, to be fair, what he's been doing for his country and the Spurs youth has been ridiculous. I'm sure he'll smash it out of the park at Millwall. But for me, right now, I think I'm going to have to put him in average. Because we haven't really seen much of him in the Premier League. If I was basing this off, country, then I would probably put him in great or even world class. But for me, this is not international football we're speaking about. We are speaking about Premier League youngsters. And for me, don't get me wrong, Troy Parrott has an unbelievable future. I can see him being, I can see him generally being like a Harry Kane. In the coming years for Tottenham Hotspur. So stay tuned, Troy Parrott, mark my words, one day will be an unbelievable striker for Tottenham Hotspur, or just a very good striker in general, wherever he goes. I can see him doing very well in his career. So moving on to the final player in this tier list, and this is Chelsea FC's youngster, of course, Mason Mount. Their whole youth academy, to be fair, has been unbelievable. I know there's loads that I've missed, reason because I think I will be doing a part 2 to this video. Let me know in the comment section if you'd like to see that. But yeah, here we go. Mason Mount, for me, very, very good. I wouldn't necessarily put him in the same category as like a Phil Foden or a Mason Greenwood. So for me, I'm going to put Mason Mount as well in the good category. I think once again, to be fair, like all of these, maybe apart from Moise Keane. I think all of them have a very, very bright future ahead, and I can see them doing very, very well for themselves in the future for club and country. But yeah, Mason Mount, I do think he's a top player, but I wouldn't necessarily put him on the same level as Mason Mount and I wouldn't put him on the same level as Phil Foden and Mason Greenwood, etc. So yeah, there we go. That was my Premier League Youngsters tier list part 1. If you want to see a part 2, then be sure to smash that like button down below. Be sure to subscribe as well. So yeah, let me know if you want to see a part 2. So let's drop a like, subscribe. Let me know your thoughts on my tier list, which will be on screen now. So yeah, drop a like, subscribe. I'll see you in my next video.